Hello everybody and welcome back to our channel. Lauren here.
Kyle.
And we are the coaches at Team Cosmic Bodies, and I can't believe we made it, but guys, it's peak week. It's finally peak week out of the 24 weeks of prepping.
Wow, it's been that
and
long.
I lost 20 pounds. And it's finally here. It's finally peak week.
Yeah, maybe we'll put the before and after right here, and you can kind of see what it's all about as far as the before and after photos. This was November or December, beginning of December, and then just recently, like last week in April. But yeah, it's peak week, so.
Yeah, so I thought today we were just gonna kind of share the peaking approach and how we're gonna peak me for the show. I mean, obviously everybody is different. You have to be ready ahead of time. I've been ready since week number 2, the 2 weeks out video. Like I've been
Say that
ready.
again. Say that again.
Yeah, you have to be ready ahead of time. You cannot, there's no way, no.
To get in shape in
No.
a week. So yeah, it's like just the final touches. You can't get in shape in a week. You have to be kind of ready already, you know, have to be ready to
Yeah,
get into the peak.
all it is we're just trying to make me look the very best as possible when I'm up on that stage for prejudging and whatever, finals too. Just for that second me up there. So yeah, during peak week, we're just trying to get rid of water retention, bringing me in full, making me look revived up there and filled out, my muscles filled out. I don't wanna look like a string bean up there. I don't wanna look super watery and depleted. Like, no, I wanna look conditioned and just on freaking point. And how do we do all that, Kyle?
Okay, so there's, you know, a lot to go over. I guess we'll just break it down based on like nutrition, training, supplements, mindset. And there's just no way I could fill you guys in on like everything that goes into play, but I think we can just start with like general tips and then what I'm doing for her. So I guess
Big thing, carbs.
Yeah,
Right?
Let's start with nutrition. So there's a lot of different ways nutritionally you can go about peaking someone, right? There's like the front load where you have a lot of carbs in the beginning of the week and you taper down. There's the back load, rapid back load, and then there's progressive linear loading. So, I mean, there's all these fancy terms, right? But basically what we're doing for her is we're doing like a 10-day peak where I gave her like 2 really big refeeds, right? You're taking data throughout the entire contest prep and diet breaks and refeeds. I'm like seeing how her body responds to carbohydrates, whether she loses weight or whether she loses water retention.
We've been testing this peak ever since the beginning, and we do that with all of our clients. We always go back and we look at, well, how did they respond to the refeeds that we were giving them? So yeah, I had a huge refeed 10 days out and I actually dropped a full pound.
Yeah, 2-day refeed. So we gave her 500 grams of carbs, and then what I'm doing is basically the progressive linear load. I think Dr. Joe K, I don't want to butcher his last name.
Dr. Joe.
But Dr. Joe, he's kind of like an OG in the world of peaking and physique enhancement, drug-free. So yeah, check him out on YouTube. There's a little plug, Dr. Joe. He probably won't watch this, but yeah. And then just from like past coaches too, we've learned from Alberto Nunez out of 3DMJ. We've learned from Paul Revelia. I've learned from like Cliff and Lane Norton, as well as our own experience with peaking our athletes in the last few years. So yeah, we're doing the progressive linear load, big refeed 10 days out, and then I'm actually kind of just tapering up carbs throughout the week to keep her full and keep her
after
looking on
the 2 big refeeds, we went down
With
to
carbs.
like 115 grams of carbs, and now we are just slowly adding in carbs every day just to help
Keep it full.
keep it full.
Yeah.
We're not gonna do some crazy thing at the end where we give me a ton of carbs because, hey, I have to compete on Saturday too. It's like a 2-day event here, so it's just gonna really help us stay in control and keep my condition instead of just
and it just depends, right? I mean, like, it depends if you're doing a regional show or national show or pro level. It depends if you're a bikini competitor compared to men's physique or bodybuilding. Like, these things play a role too of how the judges want you to look, as well as where you're at with your conditioning and your muscularity, and your posing. So that comes into role too. But yeah, we're doing and then we also taper down cardio, and basically we don't take out sodium, we don't take out water, you don't do any of that.
We're keeping it consistent.
Yeah,
though.
you want to have it really consistent and predictable look. I mean, I took down her sodium a tad. She was eating a lot of sodium, so I took down her sodium a little bit.
I was eating like 5 grams some
Maybe
days,
even more.
some days even more, because I would have like 3 Laughing Cow
Which is
wedges,
fine.
and then
Which is fine.
like just so much. So yeah, I'm eating about 2 grams a day now, and then water is like 1.5 gallons. I mean,
So yeah, it's more just about being consistent with these things. I mean, you don't really want to like take anything too far away. I mean, she's used to sodium. But yeah, there it is.
And then I had my last hard training session yesterday, or no, was it 2 days ago? I don't know, but my legs are really sore right now, and you don't want that. You don't want to be super
I actually
sore.
have to pause the video real quick. I have to go turn on the air conditioning.
Kyle is sweating so much right now. Okay, so we had to switch locations because it is hot as hell in Florida right now, and it's
Upstairs, yeah.
hot upstairs, but it's so
lot
much
colder.
colder down here. I mean, I was fine because I'm low body fat, but he was literally sweating. Okay, so we're, I know what I was talking about. I was talking about like the training side of things because I was super, super sore.
But let's not talk about training just yet. Let's finish the nutrition stuff.
Okay, so nutrition, right now, what I do for nutrition in peak week is I try to keep everything the same. I'm not introducing new foods or anything like that. I'm trying to eat more rice products too, like rice cakes, potatoes, rice cereal, cream of rice, because that stuff just digests really well. And I start doing that when I'm like 3 or 4 days out, when I'm having more carbs in me. You know, when I was 10 days out, or not 10, but like in the beginning of the week, I was still eating vegetables and stuff like that. But yeah, when you get closer to the show, I don't want to be eating a ton of fiber and eating these huge salads, because I'm just going to get super bloated, and I do not want that on show day. I don't want to be bloated and backed up or whatever. So do you agree with that?
Yeah, I mean, rice and potatoes sit well with people usually. I mean, you could probably get away with eating wheat and gluten and like corn and stuff like that.
I'm
corn
eating
cereal,
oatmeal and stuff.
Yeah, but I mean, I just think rice goes really well with muscle glycogen and just sits well with people, right? They like give potatoes and rice to like cancer patients and stuff like that. So, and then she's exactly right. You know, 3 days out, I mean, just the entire week, you want to slowly start taking away some of the volume, some of the crazy, wow, my hair is crazy. Take away some of the big salads and the fiber and vegetables. And then you just, even like 1 day out, you should be minimizing vegetables and fiber quite a bit.
And I'm eating a lot of carbs when I'm 1 day out too, so I'm gonna be so full if I'm eating a ton of vegetables.
Well, yeah, I mean, you don't want to be gassy, you don't want to be bloated.
Rice. Rice is also, I'll eat rice. Did I say rice?
We've talked about rice.
Okay.
You don't want to, you just want to lessen the amount that's in your gut, right? So 3 days out, you really start minimizing it. 2 days out even more, 1 day out even more. So that's kind of the food sources with the nutrition.
Then I'm not doing a bunch of sodas and bubbly stuff that's gonna make me bloated. I actually took out gum too. I keep stevia in because you can't take away my stevia, okay? But I keep that in. But yeah, I mean,
sugar alcohol.
xanthan gum, sugar alcohols, that type of stuff can bloat people. It bloats me, to be honest. Yes,
Water.
that does. Water retention, and then what else?
It just has you retain water if you're like eating a bunch of sugar alcohols. I mean, it kind of mess your stomach up anyway. So you want to take out the monsters when you're 3 or 4 days out, right?
Walden Farm syrup.
Yeah, I mean, this is just extra stuff. So I think that's kind of it for nutrition. I mean, as far as show day goes, the work's already done. I mean, if you see people eating all that pancakes and all that crazy stuff on show day, the morning of, it doesn't work like that. It takes 20.
It's gonna sit in your stomach.
It takes 24 to 48 hours to assimilate carbohydrates, into glycogen in your liver and muscles. So the work is already done, 2 days out, 1 day out, almost like an endurance athlete in a way, right? Like the morning of, an endurance athlete isn't gonna eat a crap ton of noodles. Have you guys seen that Office episode where he's like eating all that noodles on this?
Oh yeah, it's like that's just gonna sit in your colon. Like no, this is something you got to do like a week before or a few days before. It's not. Even some people do it like the night of too, and I'm like,
well, that's okay, but yeah, you want to start 3 days out, 2 days out, 1 day out especially, and then sometimes we have people finish food even early on Friday or the night before the show, and then the day of the show, it's again just about eating enough to live and not be like super hungry, but the work's already done. So I think that's it for nutrition. We don't want to get this too long. We have other things to talk about like the training and supplements and mindset stuff. So let's talk about training.
Okay, so training, you okay?
Yeah.
Still sweating. We're a little crazy today. I'm not all there. He's, I don't know, so.
2 coffees in, it's okay.
Okay, training side of things. I don't want to go into show day being super sore. No, I'm gonna look inflamed. I want to not be sore up there.
Because
I don't want to have water retention and be inflamed, right?
That's true, but also it's kind of hard for your body to, like the muscle, when you're super sore, it's not gonna take in the carbs as easy. So yeah, I mean, you still want to be like working hard in the gym, but you don't want to be going to failure. You don't want to be doing like crazy new exercises or new movements. It's almost like a little bit of a pumpy workout throughout the week. We do legs earlier in the week, and then we kind of just do like an upper load, upper day, and then some full bodies going into the show. Again, just higher rep. Yeah, I mean, you're just trying to not be super sore and don't do like drop sets randomly and like stuff.
Yeah, like 60%. Probably be working 60%.
Well, no, I mean 60 to 80%. Okay. You just don't want to be going over 80% where you're like going close to.
Because I'm eating all these carbs. I still want to go into the gym and be getting a pump in the gym and be getting those carbs moving. Like even I trained the day before show. Hey, I might get in a little training session before I step on stage because I'm gonna be on stage at like 7. So I definitely
after prejudging.
Yeah.
Or the next morning of of finals. I mean, you just got to keep things moving.
Keep things going because my body's used to it. My body's used to training.
So we're gonna take out RDLs, which isn't like a must. But I just feel like it's a lot of eccentric loading, so that could create a lot of soreness. It's fine if you keep it in, but we take out RDLs. Yeah, you just don't want to be doing a lot of new movements or anything. So that's kind of the training. It's not too complicated with the training.
No, and then cardio is we're just tapering it down. I'm doing 35 minutes today. It's just slowly going down as well.
And then she will be doing a shoulder pump and stuff like that. Lateral raises, why I did that. Before going on stage, because we do want the upper body to be a little bit more full, her delts to be popping, lats to be popping a little bit. We're gonna, I guess we could talk about, I give her a little bit more sodium on show day. We're staying hydrated so she can just really get a pump up there. We're not gonna be pumping up the lower body on show day, just a little bit of delt and stuff like that.
Yeah, but I eat a lot of sodium, on show day, like 2 hours before stage or even an hour or whatever. We'll do sodium, and that's gonna help me get a really great pump up on the stage.
Yeah, it helps kind of transport the
carbs. And we keep in water. Like I don't know why some people think you have to take out water. Like no, you need the water. It's gonna help. It's with your muscles and make your muscles look full up there. So yeah, we keep water in. I'm drinking water on show day. I don't want to be dehydrated on show day.
Yeah. So then supplement wise, we just take out yohimbine if you are taking it. Pretty much just keep everything else in. Do not, like sometimes people take out creatine. I don't know why, but don't take out the creatine. Keep creatine in, keep all the supplements in unless it's like yohimbine or yohimbe extract.
And you can keep hard and alpha in by Core Nutritionals. I don't know why I previously said take it out. You can keep hard and alpha in for sure. And then also this week I'm preparing for my tan. So I'm actually doing my own tan by Protan. So I started last night. I did the buffed So I'm exfoliating my skin, getting my skin ready for the tan, and then I put some Sunny Day on too. So that's why I look a little bit tan today. So I'm gonna be doing that for a few days here, and then we're doing my competition like coat tan. We're gonna be starting on Wednesday. So Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday.
And then my number one advice with that is you kind of want to keep your hotel room cold because you don't want to be sweating all night in your tan. So that's like a rookie mistake a lot of people make, is they don't think about it like that. And that's kind of the number one thing with the tan. Don't overthink it all.
You want to take care of it though. You don't want to get it wet or anything. And yeah, if you want to use Pro Tan, just use code LDAN20 and you can do your own tan. You save a ton of money instead of going and getting sprayed by the people.
And I think if you're a client of ours, athlete of ours, and you have Pro Tan at the show, isn't it like half off or something? Or?
I think they get it all off.
Okay, something.
Sure.
So reach out if you're like an athlete of ours and there's Pro Tan at the show, because
yeah,
I think
you get a big discount.
We're working with Pro Tan now, so
yeah.
Awesome. And then mindset stuff. You want to go over like calmness and
yep. So here this is my pro debut, and I don't want to be backstage and getting super stressed out and being back there and looking at all the pro physique bodies and getting crazy. Like I have done that in the past. At my first national show, I was backstage and I'm like, wow, all these bodies are incredible. And I started going, oh my gosh, looking around, freaking out, and I was getting in my head. So, I mean, this has happened with a ton of experience now, but at NPC Nationals, I went into that show so relaxed and calm and was like, I am ready. I feel confident in myself. And when I went backstage, I was not comparing myself to anybody. I went up on that stage and I gave it my all, and I just enjoyed every second of being up on that stage, and I felt like this is my time, this is where I belong, this is my world. I kind of like blacked out up there too, and in a weird way. Yeah. So I'm just gonna bring that energy that I had at NPC Nationals. I want to bring that into my pro debut. Not having
easier with time.
Any expectations. Just
it gets easier with time, right? There is adrenaline, like public speaking or getting up on stage. Like there is adrenaline.
I use that though. It gets me
so going. Yeah, you just have to just know that the work's already done, and it's just like, and if you're practicing, you're posing a lot, because sometimes you can black out. So you need to just be really practicing your posing enough where it becomes second nature, and just know that the work's already done. And it looks so much different. Like backstage, you're looking at people and you're like, whoa, that person's huge and jacked and has abs, and that just doesn't matter for the sport as much as what does the backside look from the judge's point of view. So you really, how small is their waist? So you just can't be judging people backstage and thinking find your own little corner and relax and just know.
Yep.
And again,
visualization,
it gets better.
We've been visualizing. I've been visualizing myself up on the stage, doing well up there and posing well, and literally seeing myself with my suit, my hair perfect, my tan on point, my makeup looking awesome, and that's just what I've been doing this whole week, is a lot of visualization.
For years. No. And I just think also it's at that point at the national level, she was just so, okay. It's after her last one, I think that's why you had so much calmness. It's just okay, this
Let's
is it.
Let's friggin' do it.
Yeah, it's so, yeah, we're gonna learn a lot. We're not trying to say we're gonna win or whatever.
Oh my God, we're gonna learn so much.
Yeah. We're going to win. We wanna win. But, regardless of placing,
I am so blessed to be up on that stage with the best in the world. I'm competing with Olympians this weekend. Yeah. Wow. I just can't even believe I made it. So I'm just so excited.
Yeah. Yeah, it's coming full circle, It's we've been working so hard for so many years, and you have to really love the process, because if you are expecting, if you're just working right now for that food after the show, I can't wait to eat after the show, that shouldn't even be on your mind. So yeah, you have to really just love the entire process. You can't just expect that sometimes 30 seconds, she's gonna have more time now with the pro circuit, but you can't just be working for it just for show day, because it goes by quick and it's a long day, And it just, you have to love every part of the process. Yeah, and have no expectations. I mean, don't go up there and expect like you're gonna win or anything, because a lot
It will
plays a role.
destroy you
Yeah.
in the end too.
Yeah, there's a lot more that goes into it, everything we just talked about.
And
So,
guys, this is just the beginning, all right? So I appreciate everybody for following along to my pro debut. Like, you guys are so amazing. I feel like I won already, like seriously. I mean, all the support and the nice comments, and like, I feel so special to have such a great group of people behind me, like cheering me on and supporting me. Like, I appreciate you all so much. And this is just the beginning, all right? This is the beginning of my career, and there is more in store, all right?
yeah, so like this video, comment something nice,
Yeah.
and
like the video.
and subscribe, share it with a friend, right? This is some good info on Peak Week stuff. So yeah, we'll be checking with you guys soon.
All right, bye.